What's up, everybody? Matt Nuzzo hanging out here, backyard at Reel, and we are gonna talk to you about the new foil from Armstrong called the S1. So this S1 is a beginner foil. Thank you, Armstrong team, for making a beginner foil. Everyone is always afraid to make a beginner foil because they're like, well, people are gonna like use it once and then grow out of it. The goal was with the S1 is to make the easiest foil to ride for beginners, but also have something you can progress on. And if you don't want to jump, rip waves, whatever it is, this is going to be the foil you're going to ride all the time. It's going to come 1250, 1550, 1850, and the big daddy 2450. We've had some great success in the past few days teaching beginners. We've just got these, put them on the water, put them in the lesson center, out in the foil garden. And so what we want to do is we're going to get out there and interview a few of the coaches and talk to them about their experience teaching on the S1. And so I've actually been riding this foil a bunch just on my rig here, put my regular speed 180 tail on it, and having that faster tail makes the foil really quick, but it's also still very stable. So I'm like, it's really helping me learn. Jason, who's intermediate to advanced foiler, took it out the other day. He's like, dude, I learned all these different things from riding your rig with the S1 on it. It was incredible. So it's a great for kind of a lot of like learning. If you want to learn, S1 is going to be right for you. What we want to do today is talk about why this works so well. So you have glide at a very low speed, very low takeoff speed, very low stall speed. Once you get going, it has this kind of like anti-breach technology. You come towards the top of the water level, they're like towards the surface, and it pushes back down, particularly on the big ones like the 1850 and the 2450. Comes to the top of the water, boom, pushes back down. So it doesn't do this tail walking and then breach right out. Third is it tracks immediately well. It just like, you put it on and it goes. It just tracks like through the water incredibly, incredibly well. Finally, is it will turn and glide for a foil that is, you know, not made for high performance. It still has plenty of glide. So when you get hit by a gust, you start to get overpowered, you don't just feel it in your hands and the foil just drags like crazy. A lot of these thicker section foils like this, they just drag like crazy. But this one has beautiful glide through the water, so you can actually like make turns, progress, continue to keep going. So the S1 is designed for beginners, but we really feel that a huge part of the marketplace is going to love this foil because it just allows you to progress at any level that you're at. So let's get on the water. We're going to go track down a few coaches on their lessons and get some on the water feedback from them. Yeah, this foil's not supposed to pump because it's a beginner foil. Well, it actually goes. Glides. This is a 1250. Really easy. Great low speed takeoff. With a smaller tail, it's plenty turny. With the tail that they make, the S300 tail, S1 300, very stable. Top of the water column, you can see it just pushes down. Through shop. Just keeps come up and pushes itself down. So when you're learning, push it up and then drop down. It's crazy, like it just doesn't come out of the water. Even on shop, it goes right back down. So you could ride it. This allows you to ride at the top of the water column where it's most efficient, but still not break. So I'm practicing foot switches. This is my off stance, so let's see how it goes. See, even the multi-step cross-step, it still handles it. It doesn't wonk around on you. Let's do a start. Low speed start. Almost to a stop. Seat in. Low speed. Level. Going. Very easy. get a little feedback from Brendan while he's in between his lesson here. Hey, Brendan.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Hey, dude, what floor are you on today?
Right now we're on the new S1 1550, trying it out. It's a 3-day winger. It's super stable, so we found really easy to get lift off at slow speed. But then instead of like rolling side to side or crabbing, it's able to keep the students straight and tracking in the right direction to maintain speed, and then they're more stable on board.
Okay, so Maria, day one, was having your typical day one struggles. Day two, she got on foil a little bit, and you know, that typical I hate winging, I love winging experience. And then we went to the S1, and what was the result?
The result was she was up and foiling and staying on foil for an extended ride, which is kind of the goal. Going both ways, so not just through strong stance, but also going switch. She's able to replicate getting up on foil every time now and stay stable, which is
so you're finding that the stability and the tracking is what's key for this foil.
right, and it's the same thing like when people go to a downwind board style, there's more length, so it's tracking in the same direction as the wing is pulling, which results in more lift, right? The same thing applies with the S1. It keeps them stable in one direction, which provides more lift, just like a plane going down the runway.
Exactly. Well, you better go catch Maria before she goes back to her suite of Watersports retreat.
Yeah, it's about to go to land. See you guys later.
Right on. So he's finding it again. That's you know, a woman probably, you know, under 130 pounds or so, and she's, you know, having great success switching over to the S1. Just that low speed lift, tracking, stability is really key for her. Let's go track down a couple more coaches here. Okay, so I've been practicing my foot switches, and it's always a little tricky. With the S1, it's been a lot easier. So let's see how those go. Slow turn, foot up. Little touchdown, but not much other than down long. Very smooth through the turn. So easy. The small tail makes it plenty quick for him too. Right on, here's Joey. He's one of our coaches who's been training with us. Joey! So Joey's going to give us some feedback. He's been training with the S1.
What's up, Matt? Yeah, we've got Lucas over here going on the new S1. I have him on the 1550 right now. It's blowing about 22 miles per hour, and it's working really well. Super forgiving wing.
What did you guys start on? You guys went, like, his first lesson was on the 2450.
First lesson was the 2450, and it was perfect. It was a little bit on the lighter wind day, and it was like instantly on foil.
Right.
Like normally I'd have to have him on a 7, but because the 2450 had such good low end lift, I was able to go a smaller hand wing, so he wasn't getting yanked around nearly as much. And yeah, I was just really forgiving the day one.
So like even in light air, it wasn't like a lot of those huge foils, so much drag in light air that they're not efficient. So even in light air, it was efficient enough to get them up on foil.
Yeah, it just went up, and it wasn't like he was going super slow either. It wasn't like Mach speed by any means.
Right.
But it wasn't like he was dragging and had to have a big hand wing.
Yeah, I was saying before, that's like some of these huge foils just have so much drag that like they just wear out your arms. And this one, you just felt that 2450 was not
No, it was nice. It was just a user-friendly experience. Even as like a good foiler, it wasn't uncomfortable to ride. But yeah, just the low end of it was really impressive, and the fact that it didn't want to breach.
Right.
Like he would come all the way up. I mean, it was day one. He was inefficient with the wing, but he would come all the way up, and then it would like recover, come back down, and give him multiple chances to figure it out. Super nice learning wing.
Right. And so then you know, when you went to the 1850 once the breeze built, right?
Yeah, and the 1850 was a good step down from that. And then today, you know, it got real wind. The 1550's been nice.
Nice, cool. And are you using the tail too, the S1 tail?
Yeah, the new 300 tail seems to work really good.
It just gives you that really locked in feel, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not all time for turning, but for learning and staying on a track, it's pretty ideal.
Right, right, which is really what you want as a beginner. And then like the setup I've got today, I just put the 180 speed tail on, and it feels sporty, feels really controlled, but stable enough still for me to practice kind of the foot switches I've been working on. So Awesome, Joey. Thanks for the feedback, bro.
On the new gear.
All right, later. Getting out here into some of the deeper water out here, the deep part of the foil garden. I'm gonna go chase a couple bumps, see how the thing pumps. Definitely a more active pump than the HA, but it gets you up into that top part of the water column. I think it's gonna be really fun for beginner surf foils, like 1550, never surf foil before. I think it's gonna be amazing. Then 1250 for a lighter or better surfer. S1, I know you're mid-lesson, but tell me about it. How's the S1 working for you?
Yeah, we like it a lot. It's I'd say for three reasons. One, the roll stability, so it's really stable on its roll, and then it's super smooth coming up onto foil, and then also if you stall, it's super smooth letting you down off of foil. Yeah, so then also it really doesn't want to breach when it gets to the top of the water column.
Dude, look at him go. Day 2.
Crushing it.
On foil.
And that's on the 1850, so we tend to go down a little bit when the wind gets a little heavier. We got like 21, 22 miles an hour right now.
Yeah, so yesterday you're on 2450 and like 15, and then dropped it down to the 1850 today.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, dude, let's go check up with Jeff here. I'll go track him.
Yeah, he's doing super good.
What's up? Oh yeah, super fun sesh. Super fun sesh on the S1. So this foil is kind of one of those foils that is really just an incredible tool for us to have for teaching. All the students we've had, all the coaches that have been on these have just had straight progress, like just straight up progress. You know, they're getting through a lot of those early phase bumps and bruises quickly. And that's what the S1's doing. The more advanced riders we've had on the 1250, they've just said, oh wow, it's so easy. I'm learning all these tricks I couldn't do, and you know, pushing themselves. So we really feel the S1 is gonna be that foil you start on and carry all the way until you go to a more performance specific foil for the conditions you're looking at. Some people will just never grow out of it. If you just want that cruisy, fun, easy to ride foil, the S1 is gonna be the ticket. If you want more reviews, want to come and join us here, Waterman's Retreat, Rail, join us on the water for some sessions, spend some more time on foil, reach out online, realwatersports.com, or give us a call to shop, 252-987-6000. See you guys on the water for the next session.